do you remember this Traxxas Vortec? That's good, because so do I. Now, let's have a look at it, because the issue with it was that, well, I think the issue was meant to have been leaking around the bottom of the head, but I never come across that problem. The other issue was it was using a hell of a lot of nitro, and it was spitting unburnt fuel out of the exhaust. We discovered that if you push down on the tank, it pushes the nitro that way. I don't think that's much of a problem at all. That's, I can't say it's normal, but I don't think it's a problem, because when it's running, the pressure will be pushing it this way anyway. So I don't think that's an issue. Now I want to get this going. I've got a receiver. It's a bit of a rattly receiver, but it's a receiver. I've got an air filter to put on it, and I've got a choice of 2 batteries to put in it. And not only that, I have also got a brand new exhaust sent to me very kindly by Mr. Joey Nitro. He said he had it laying around. It's a real actual exhaust for one of these Vortecs. He says, I've got a brand new exhaust. I don't need it. You can have it. I said, thank you very much, because my one, the end of it snapped off. And believe it or not, it makes it sound absolutely terrible. You wouldn't think that little bit of pipe on the end there would change the way it sounds, but it does quite a lot. So let's stick ourselves into this. We've got a switch there. The battery goes under there. There's one of those stupid 4 AA battery things in there with a reusable cable tie, so that's handy. I need to go and find the EZ start, the EZ start, because, well, I don't know what I've done with it. It's somewhere. And then we can, well, as long as the servos work, obviously, and as long as, that's it. That is it. Oh, we'll put the new exhaust on, obviously. As long as all that works and that all goes to plan, and then hopefully, with any luck, maybe tomorrow I can go and give it a test drive and we can see what it's actually like, and if that issue comes about that the previous owner said about it leaking. I'm sure it was meant to have been leaking from around the bottom of the head. I didn't come across that when I fired it up on the bench a few weeks ago, did I? You may remember that. There was no such thing, but it was doing the nitro thing. I don't know, whatever. Alright. You want to take a seat? Where do you want to sit? There? That's where you normally sit. I mean, you're normally in the way there, and you can't see a lot, but that's where you sit. There's not many more places for you to sit, so you're more than welcome to just sit there and enjoy yourself. Yep, you want to do that? Okay, let's go. I'll tell you what, it is blooming warm today. Absolutely sweating. Right, let's do first things first. Let's get rid of this old exhaust and put the new exhaust on. That needs a bit of a spanger. Have we got a spanger? Hello, Boris Johnson. I don't know what size it's gonna be. Not that one. That one is a, doesn't say. Doesn't even say what size it is. Alright. That one looks a bit smaller. That's a 5/16. I don't know why I've got all these old spanners. We don't even do that anymore. Yeah. Right. I've got a selection of spanners here now. So we keep going backwards and forwards. That one don't fit. Oh, that one fits. What is it? 7 millimetric. Alright. Come on in, Mr. 7 millimetric. Undo. Or is it that way? It's that way. I was doing it up. I know. You're shouting, you're a cock. I know I'm a cock, alright? You ain't got to keep telling me. I know these things. I already know these things, you know, they're just... I try to ignore these facts about myself, but it is difficult sometimes, but I do try. Alright. That should just come out of there. There we go. There's our old exhaust. That's got that in the end of it though, and our new one hasn't. I wonder if we should be able to change that hopefully. Now he's gone and that's different. Oh, that probably goes in the end or something. What he's done is he's taken the nipple off of it because he didn't want it to get damaged or something or another, so I've got to put that on. But this is yeah, that's a totally different pipe. That is a completely different pipe. Huh. I reckon we can make it work though somehow. So it doesn't matter that it hasn't got that, because this new one has got that little bit there, so that can go on the end of there. We'll put the nipple on, but the way that it connects to that is different. But that just means I can get myself a bolt rather than, because obviously this has got a threaded stud, it goes into a nut, and you put this nut on the end, so I can just put that on there. I might keep this as a spare. Do I really want to keep it as a spare? It's definitely seen its day. I could keep it as a spare. I don't know. You lot know me by now. I keep everything as spares. Even old parts that just don't work, I keep as spares, because I'm a bit of a cock when it comes to that. And we all know it. I mean, you ain't got to keep it. You ain't got to, you know, speak your mind, please. Right, let's put this on. Come on then, old Jimmy. Jimbo Jims. Right, we go. There's our nipple. Everybody loves a nipple. It goes like that. And we can just... I might even be able to not take that. I'm going to take that cable tie off. And I wanted to keep it on there. Alright, let's stuff that in the end of that. Oh, so close. It's definitely going to be a good fit. That's for sure. There we go. Right. That's on there. There we go. Now all I've got to do is find a bolt that's a good size for it. If I undo the zoomage a little bit, there we go. God, it's so hot. Literally, I'm actually dying of heat stroke here. But we must continue. This is very important because I want to be able to test this over the weekend. Since I've had this, I've been itching to get it tested. But you know what it's like when you just haven't got time to do anything. Literally anything. That's what it's like being me. You just... Literally, there's not enough time in a year, let alone a bloody day, but there you go. Oh, that one might be a bit better. That one might be a little bit better. I might have to get a washer as well. I should have put this bloody bolt in before I put the jam sandwich together, but I didn't think about it. Now let's turn it round that way so I can get a little bit more force on it. Look, now I can push it in there. It might be a bit long. It might be a bit long, okay, but we can deal with it. All right, that seems to be doing the trick. Oh, that one's a little bit shorter. I don't want to go into the gubbins and make a... Gubbins? I don't ever say that. I never say that word. Why have I just said that? I hate that word. Why did I just say that for? Why? Mildred. Mildred. Why did I just say that word, Mildred? Eh? Thank you, Mildred. You're here for no reason apart from to say hello now and again. Oh, that's a good one. No, it's not. I'm looking through, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm looking through me, this is my drawer of nuts and bolts, and it's just everything in here. Washers, collets, look, for flywheels and things, and yeah, this little drawer has saved the day many times over the last God knows how many number of years. It's extremely handy. Oh, what is that one? That one may be far too small. Alright, we might have to have a small, what do they call it? Is it an interlude? Might have to have a small interlude while I look for a bolt. What is that in my mouth? Ugh. Don't know what that is. Teeth are probably falling apart or something. Alright. Come on, Jim. Jimbo Jones. That's the same size as that one, isn't it? Nah, that's no good. That's no good, Alfred. Old Alfred Hitchcock. Well, that'll be alright though. If that one will go in there. I think we'll use that one. Oh, maybe we won't. That's alright. I'm going to go a nut's cock bigger. Yeah, we'll use that one. It's probably too long, but it'll be alright. Right. Now, I've got to take the bloody wheel off. Who invented this? Who actually invented this? What the bloody hell is that? Who invented that? Alright. Let's... Well, I never. Well, I bloody never. Will I bloody never. You can all go back in there. Thank you for your assistance today. You've been much appreciated. I'll love to see you again another day. Like there, like that. We need something. Is that going to be a good one? Nope. That one? Yep. Alright. We'll take this off. And then once we've got this off, we can put the bolt in there. Like that. There we go. That bolt goes through there. That bolt goes on there. That driver goes in that bolt. And then we do some screwing. Like that. Alright. There we go. Like that. Now, where's it gone? Bloody hell. That's alright. You all know that I make a meal of things because I'm the clumsiest person on the planet, actually. You know, it's my my record. My world record. Where's it gone? My record is the clumsiest person on the planet. It's actually me. If you look it up in the Guinness Book of World Records, the clumsiest person in 2028, it's me. I mean it. You think I'm playing around? You go now. Go on the Guinness Book of World Records. Look it up. It will be me. Okay. So we've got a new exhaust. And we don't need that anymore. Go there. Right. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Thanks for coming. Don't come again. Oh, we've got to stick a cable tie around there, haven't we? Can you help with that, John? Hello, John. Let's stick this cable tie. Bend the end of it, like that. So that goes down there. And then we just zip zap. Like that. Lovely, jubbly. Might just leave it like that. Perfect. There we go. Side cutters. Give it the old chop. Scary. The snip. Oh. Scary. Very, very scary indeed. Let's put that on there. That goes on there. Right, there we go. That's our exhaust sorted. Don't know whether it's gonna... Do we have any problems? No, we didn't have any problems, did we? It just sounded crap because the end of it was off. So we've mended that. We've got a new exhaust on it now. So that's one thing. Let's put this receiver on here. There's a bit of sticky pad on here, but I don't think it's sticky anymore. It might be. Now, I don't know what wire goes to what servo, if I'm completely honest with you. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's just something I don't know because I haven't looked. So we're just going to plug these wires in. Negative that side, that's going to go in one. And this one here, this one's going to go in. Oh, I don't quite want to reach. Come on, it's a bit. Oh, that's there. A bit tight though. Bloody hell. We could put, I got this aerial tube as well, a red one. Thought we'd put that one in. I have got blue ones, but I thought we'd go out the box and we'd go for a red one. I might put that on later on though, because we're probably going to be playing around with this, but I'm saying I'm going to put it on later on while I'm putting it on. So I suppose that means we're not going to put it on later on, we're going to put it on now. There we go. I've done it. I've done it. Okay, well that's that done then. We need the electronic wire from the switch. That's not it. Why? What on earth? Why are these cables? That's never going to work. Is that the way that switch is supposed to go? No. Is it? Why are these two cables tied together? Because they don't reach the bloody receiver, look. Oh, it might just about reach, but it goes right across there like that. That's a bit strange, isn't it? If I turn this receiver round, not receiver, if I turn this switch around, is it going to hit the belt? That might be why it is the way it is. It just seems a bit strange. It's that way round. It's probably the wrong switch. That's probably why. Yeah, look, it hits that belt. If it's that way round, that's obviously the wrong switch. Have I got a switch which is a little bit more low profile than the one that is in it now? What have we got here? This is a bit more low profile. Does it work? I don't know if it works or not, but that's a bit more of a low profile switch. I reckon that would. Yeah, that would fit in there wonderfully. Okay. We don't need a failsafe, we'll get rid of that. Right, let's get rid of that switch. There's a good chance this switch don't work. I've got this terrible, terrible habit of what I do is if something breaks, like a switch for example, I put a new one on, but the old one I'll just keep. you know, I'll put it in the parts box, like where I've just got this one from. And you're probably thinking, why on earth would you do that? I don't know. I just, in my head, it's like there's a chance it might work in a year or two's time. You know, it's broken now, but it might work next year. You know, it might work next month. If another one breaks, I can put this one on it might work. Yeah, yeah. That's the way that my head works, if you know what I mean. So, oh well. You never know, it might work. Oh, there's a cable tie on it. Oh, that's funny. Get rid of that. Just trying to lever this up. I could take the screws out completely, but I'm trying to be lazy. There we go. Right. On and off. Okay. Righto, John. Put that there like that. Oh, it's only just not reached. It's only just going to be okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. This is a little bit sketchy, really. I don't know if these wires are longer, though. Are they longer? Well, these wires are actually longer, so I could mount it the other way around. Or I could put the wires in between the belt. Bit weird, because if the belt snaps, it could take out the wire, which could take out the electric, which would stop the failsafe from working altogether. But we could do it anyway. I could do that. Or I could have it like that, but then that belt is touching the wire, so that is going to wear through the wire. I wonder, it's obviously supposed to be that way then. Unless there's something that I'm missing from it. I know there's quite a lot of Fortec geeks out there, you know, Traxxas geeks that would tell me. I mean, when I got this, I had several of you tell me that what you have there is extremely rare. It's a Traxxas Fortec, and it is extremely rare. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I was like, okay then. Thank you for telling me. Much appreciated. Let's plug that in. Let's put that around there. I don't need any of that. Why is that all this stuff out? Oh my giddy aunt. Air filters all over the place. Don't go in my cup of tea, please. I don't even like tea. And that goes up there like that. That goes through there. Right. We don't want to be using this. Two reasons why I don't want to be using this. One, I haven't got any batteries to go in this. And two, I don't like them. So we're going to go with one of these. I think we'll go with this one because it's got less wires on it. So it should be a bit easier. Whether it actually holds a charge is a different question. Probably not, but we'll stuff that in there nevertheless. And there we go, and that goes there like that. Oh no, don't tell me that whoever's cut the end of this reusable cable tie is a moron. An absolute moron. Who in the world would do that? Because now it's too short. It doesn't bloody work. It's too short. Who did that? Okay. I'll have to get a normal cable tie. Put that through. Yeah, these wires for these servos are a bit dicky. I reckon someone's had this apart and they've probably put new servos in it or something or another, but never mind. Right, there we go. And we've got a normal cable tie. I can use that reusable one later on if I ever want to put that little battery pack back in, but I won't be doing that for a while yet. Right. I just put a battery in it that I don't even know if it works, so that's good. Don't need that switch now. I do need that switch. No, I don't. That's the old switch. I'm assuming the old switch worked, so I'm going to put that in my in my tub of switches that probably don't work. Let's connect a battery. Do you know why it's called battery? Because it's an array of bats. But you didn't know that, did you? No, you didn't. No, I know you didn't. Where am I going to put that? Look. Where am I going to put? Really? Do you know what I should have done if I was smart? Put that battery around the other way, and then these wires would have been coming up from there. Yeah. That's what I should have done. And I probably should still do so, because that's there. And alright, back in a minute. Oh, hello. So what I've done is I've set this up. It's not very good the way I've done it. I can't work out how these are supposed to go. How are these wires meant to go? Because there's a shaft there they're going to rub up against. Yeah. And if the switch is there, you know, you'd want it sort of here to go straight across. But that's not possible because the switch is here. So it's, yes, I've just kind of done it like that, and it's going to be alright for a test drive. But if you wanted to do anything more than a test drive, it's a little bit dicky because it'd be rubbing up against it. But it is what it is. We'll just take it all with a pinch of salt. Let's put that. Let's take that foam out of there, and put that filter on there like that. That foam's got no oil on it, so that's great. We'll just put that back in. And oh, we need to test it, don't we? Where's the transmitter? Now, this did come with, look, I'll show you what it came with. It came with, bloody blimey. So I told you, the clumsiest person in the world. It came with this original Traxxas AM transmitter and the receiver as well. But I'm going to run it on this Fly Sky one with this one over here. This is my testing radio gear. I just put these Fly Skies on it and everything. And I might decide to put this on it because I would imagine, with this being Traxxas, this is probably what it came with back when it was brand new, back in 1995. But yeah, at the moment we're going to run it on that. It is as simple as that, my friends. It's as simple as that. There is nothing else to it. That is it. Okay? Do you understand? Good. Glad you do. On. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright. Let's, maybe that battery's dead. Let's try this battery. I found these batteries in the bush outside, so there is a chance that they're a bit dead. Yeah, that battery's flat as a pancake. Alright, so I'll have to charge that battery up. Oh, yes. Steering's reversed, so I'll have to change that. Near enough getting full throttle. Oh, it's on an FG. We don't want FG. Model select. DBX. I think that's what came out of it. There we go. Now we're getting full throttle. How do we change reverse? Normal, reverse. There we go. Throttle, brakes, everything works. So all I've got to do, and we're getting full throttle, and when I come off of full throttle it does go back to tick over, and when I brake it doesn't push it too far either. So that's great. It goes that way. There we go. Absolutely perfect. So all I've got to do, fail safe? No. Oh, we have. No, that's right. Oh, I can't switch it off because it's not on the switch. Right, so all I've got to do then, I should be able to go and test drive this. Hopefully tomorrow. Mildred's fallen over. Mildred, what are you doing? Come on. Poor old Mildred. I should be able to go and test drive this tomorrow with any luck. Let me quickly put this battery on charge. I've got on charge over here at the moment. Look, it's there. Look, I've got a battery on charge for the YEESSSS start. Look, I love this old school YEESSSS start. The newer ones are like this stick thing that you jam in the top there, but these ones are literally you cable tied your battery to it and you put that wire in it. I think this is much better. This is fantastic. But I like awkwardness and I like old stuff, old school stuff, the way we used to do things. I know progression and evolution and all that bollocks is quite good, but sometimes it's just nice to leave something alone when it works. You don't need to make it any better. It's alright as it is, and this is that case. Anyway, yeah, let's charge up the battery. So there we go. We're on charge. Hopefully this battery's going to hold a charge. If not, I've got that spare one over there. I was gonna, well, I've got my other charger. That one there's charging up the pack for the YEESSSS start, and this one is charging up that one. I wanted to use my good old trusty GT Power, the V6 Duo. This is one of the best chargers that you can buy at the moment, and alongside with the other ones that GT Power do. But I haven't got the right plugged what's it for it, so I've had to resort back to the good old Overlander to charge those up. Anyway, thanks for watching, you lot, and don't forget, if you want to win a spontaneously random gift voucher, Answer RC, Will Spin Models and other model shops, all you got to be is subscribed to this channel, like and comment on videos, and at random, at any point, at any time, a little robot goes down the old subscription list and picks one of you to win a voucher. And I don't even know what the value could be. It could be anything. Whatever happens at that specifically random time. Only for subscribers and channel members. I'll catch you later on. All the best. The next time we see this Vortec, hopefully, we'll be out and about in some nice tarmacked car park somewhere, zipping it round like it was the day it was built and it's racing somewhere. Probably not. Cheerio.